your body just doesn't poop itself at night. Like if you would take a whole bunch of colon blows, like your body just your body has some way of waking you up when you got to poop.
Yeah, but not when you're on 50 other pills.
No, your body still wakes you up before. Like I don't think you poop your pants. I don't think you can get so pilled up that you poop your pants.
So I can't use that. I can't use that as an excuse anymore.
No,
damn,
you can't. Woo! Welcome to the Bubba Army YouTube channel. Dan, wait till you hear, because I don't think you do know. Wait till you hear what went down over the weekend and why I'm so shot out of a cannon. Like I was trying to have a nice, enjoyable weekend, and then this happens, and I've been dealing with it all weekend long.
It's very on brand.
And it's just like,
wait a second. I think I do know.
And hold on. Not only have I been dealing with it all weekend long, trying to get surveillance, trying to get my gate fixed, trying to do all that kind of stuff, but I'm also in the process of calling the agent, Pasco and Tampa, and filing a report. So I'm trying to have all my data, available when they come here. My surveillance, the estimates.
Like a nice little package.
The damage that's been done to the gate, boom, boom, boom. So that's what we're working on right now. Then the guy disappears. Now the guy has taken his Instagram stuff all down. And he's just, Johnny, what's going on around here? Hey, numbnuts, like we didn't copy and paste and save all the stuff that you've already posted about us there, buddy. Please. Dan, are you familiar with what I'm talking about?
I heard some of it, yes, because I saw Blitz on Saturday.
We'll get through some of that. We'll probably be talking about a majority of that.
He had a light bounce in his step.
I don't know where you're
Blitz?
getting
Yes.
it.
Blitz had a light bounce in his step.
Yes.
Dr. Dan saying.
Like life is good.
Oh,
Wow.
interesting.
Level
3 might have happened. Stage 3.
Oh.
I had that written down, but I wasn't going to quite go for it this early on. I mean, wow, it's really laying it out early in the morning. I was going to try to build up to that.
And Anna's been, happy.
Did we
More tolerable?
Anna?
Yeah, funnier.
Anna,
less annoying.
Anna, I mean,
me.
to take me away from the bad stuff that's been happening here this weekend, which you're familiar with. I mean, go ahead and nail it, babe. Did you guys go to stage 3 this weekend?
I believe we have entered stage 3.
Wow.
No further questions. Meeting adjourned.
It's so obvious.
Okay, so
That's all you get.
all right, because I agreed with you guys that we can talk a little bit about it, but when it gets to be uncomfortable, then I'll just shut it down. All you got to say is, okay, that's it. We're stopping right there. Boop.
Okay, thank you.
So we're just going to leave it at stage 3 was, you guys, whatever.
Yeah.
Like you dabbled in, 3. I think you say stage 3 has started was your official statement.
Yes.
Okay, and we're going to leave it at that. No more questions.
No more
Yeah,
further
we're on
questions.
stage 3 of the hype train.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's,
What was stage 5 again?
Can I ask some questions that are very vague?
Sure.
Living
And
together.
again, you can stop me at any time.
Thank you.
Okay, we know that you've started stage 3.
Yes.
That's all we're saying.
Yes.
And can I just ask some very vague questions? And I think you'll like my questioning. Did you like it?
Yes.
Okay.
Anything else?
And did it after it happened? By whatever means stage 3 was. Stage 3 could be all kinds of different things.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna break that down.
Right.
But after it was completed, did you think like, wow, I kind of missed that a little bit. I like that.
Yes.
Perfect. All right. And can I ask another question?
I object, Your Honor.
My last question is, was it attempted? Was stage 3 dabbled in more than once?
Yes.
Okay.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
No.
I don't know if you're approved. I don't know if you're approved a question asker, but you can try
He's gonna ask something mean. Go ahead though.
Is stage 4 coming soon?
Well, if I may interject, sir, she said that the time frame she had on stage 4 was by my birthday. Now, has that been accelerated?
Probably.
Okay.
We might be chugging along a little faster than I
We might
anticipated.
be a Blitz's birthday.
Yeah, I'm shoveling coal into the engine feverishly.
Yeah.
2 knock 5,000 bits.
Blitz is working 12 hours a day shoveling coal.
I mean, could it be by like daylight savings time?
The 13th, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. Maybe not. We'll see.
I think a more reasonable time frame would be by his birthday on the 26th.
I think
March?
that's fair.
Maybe
Yeah.
by Nancy Pelosi's birthday.
Yeah,
Tom
Nancy
Beans.
Pelosi or Tom Beans. March 26th, ladies and gentlemen. And what a great, birthday present, right?
Yeah, right?
Right? If I was to make it official, I think we could almost do like some breaking news on the deal, couldn't we, Lummy? What? My timing's way off. Hi, breaking news with my timing way off. Just want to let you know that it's official. Several insider accounts are reporting that Blummel went to stage 3 this weekend. Several times. More news to follow on Blummel. Bubba Radio Network News. Blummel is official. I mean, you can be dating and everything, but once you finally go to stage 3, then you're locked in.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much.
You're onto something, You're onto something there, right? When you get especially you.
Yeah.
There might be some girls at stage 3 it, and that's just what that's their base level entry.
They stage 3 in the first 30 minutes.
Yeah. And see, those are fun girls.
Yeah, they are. Not
you get
me,
a girl.
though.
You get a girl.
Thank God for them.
Yeah, you get a girl that wants to go to stage 3 and then not, have a real serious relationship, just be a stage 3er.
Yeah, healthcare heroes.
Yeah, those are healthcare heroes.
Probably stopped a lot of school shootings,
Yeah, I'm saying she stage 3's you.
I was really angry, and all of a sudden
you
he
call
wasn't.
back 3 or 4 days later when you feel as if you need to go back to stage 3. Hey, you want to come over and do a stage 3, maybe with a possible 4 kicker, and then maybe I'll see you in a couple weeks.
That'll put you in a good mood too.
And you don't like text me every day. I don't got to text you every day. It's like, you do your thing, I'll do my
What are you
thing.
doing?
And by
What are
that, you
up to?
mean like never talk again.
No, like, just kind of keeping a little communication. Hey, what's up?
You want stage 3?
What are you doing Thursday? You want to stage 3 it?
Bzz,
Sure, great. All right, 3 o'clock?
bzz,
Sure.
bzz.
Bye.
That's it.
See you later, I'm busy. You can see, Anna. You're not one of those. You're not one of those holla back, quick stage 3 girls.
No, but I am a light texter, though.
You're a very, very long term.
You're not a
stage
light
3.
texter.
Yeah, I am.
You get into a texting vortex with you, it doesn't stop.
Oh,
Well,
no.
yeah, if we're in the vortex, but just like, for example, with Blitz, it's not like I'm texting him all day, all the time. And he doesn't do the same with me. We're
Yeah.
like, all right, see you later, bye, and then we just won't text.
Yeah,
so,
cool. I know. We know.
All right.
And we're not trying to hear how you guys' texting deal
Yeah,
is.
no one cares about that. Sorry.
Yeah, we just know that you guys are well on your way.
Plus, there's no need to text when you're at my house.
We
Oh, okay.
yeah, Anna, if we could open up
Oh,
if we can open up the investigation again. I
Oh,
thought-
yeah, go ahead. Let's open it back up.
I thought it was over.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
Thought it was
close.
a
So close.
yeah,
closed
if we
case.
could
Guess
open up-
not.
Anna, some further questions.
Yes, sir.
From breaking news, my news director said I forgot one big question that the fans want to
In
know.
detail.
Well, just to recap what happened in breaking news, the Blummel was officially has entered stage 3 multiple times this weekend. That's right, Blummel, stage 3 multiple times this weekend.
Yes.
Final question would be, did you spend the night 1 or more times this weekend at Blitz K's house, half a Blummel?
Yes, sir. It was a double sleepover. 2 nights in a row. That's up.
Whoa.
What's Reagan gonna do now that you're never there?
Throw parties every night.
What's Ray going to be doing now that you're getting more ass than her?
What universe are we living in?
I would have mortgaged everything I could ever own in the world if 5 months ago somebody going to say, there's going to come a time where Reagan is alone and sad, and Anna is getting tons more ass than her.
I know.
I would have taken that bet.
Yeah.
It's a zillion to 1. Got
I
a better
know.
chance to win the Powerball.
Got a lot of catching up to do.
I know, but I mean,
Not this week.
just saying, you probably got more action than she. When's the last time that on a weekend-to-weekend basis you got more action than she did?
Never.
Never. I mean,
Ever.
see, I'm just
Honestly,
saying.
even
Ever.
when I was in a relationship before, never.
Right.
Right.
Nobody gets more. I mean, you're not going to get more ass than her.
No. She also dates guys that actually like live around here, so that's
Right. And
helpful.
she's hot as hell, and
Exactly.
she likes to blast.
And young, yeah.
And likes to blast.
Right.
She's, you are hot, not so young, and don't like to blast.
Right.
I'm sorry, don't get mad at me.
Just wrap that up with
Yes.
a bow.
One weekend doesn't change your entire life.
No,
now.
I know. The average is still very, very low.
Right, but maybe you could get those averages up,
I'm trying.
Man, so anyway, that's my last, inbounds, because I can't get too evasive. I'm always going to keep them on.
Don't get too evasive.
My questions will always be just like... My questions will always be like yes, no. Like, I'm not going to get
like
descriptive.
those.
Like,
Thank you.
Was
much appreciated.
Chris' penis bigger or smaller than you anticipated?
Merp.
Did you see Chris's penis?
I hope so.
I mean, let me. These aren't your questions to ask, buddy.
You
Oh,
just
sorry.
want to see it, huh?
Yeah.
You're dying.
Yeah, I don't
Mommy's
think-
like, I hope so. I want to see it.
I think hold on. I think my last question was going to be a statement, and then we're going to close the topic out. Okay?
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah,
There's so much more fun here.
Yeah, I know, but it's getting uncomfortable.
it is.
Is it?
Yeah,
Is
yeah,
it
yeah.
really?
I hope
Anyway,
so.
we're
I'm
just-
making it uncomfortable for you as well.
Anyway, but listen.
Yes.
I think the previous question that I asked, even though you refused to answers itself. If the parameters of stage 3 are what I think they are, you didn't have the ability to have it any other way. See,
I see what you're saying, Bubba.
because of your period, there's no way to be stage 3 that doesn't involve Chris's wiener. Pretty much got you on that one now, didn't I?
Merp.
Mm-hmm. See, if you were not on your period, then stage 3 could be a couple other little things that could have happened. And you could technically say we got in stage 3 because Blitzy did that to you. That's stage 3. Meaning you wouldn't have seen his wiener.
Right.
Or could, maybe not. But I think, but since your condition was one of being menstrualed this weekend, then I think
I was mentioned.
No
then I
banana
think that
split.
takes a couple things out of the stage 3
Yeah.
hopper. And if you dabbled a couple times in the stage 3 hopper, then that involves Chris's wiener. But we don't have to move it. I mean, like, it's official. We figured it out, right? It's like it's not brain surgery here. And I hope you had a good time, Anna.
Thank you.
Do you plan on
A good time was had by all.
Anna, back to my questioning.
Yes.
Sometimes, I mean, a question will, just germinate during the show.
Yes.
Can you specifically tell us Friday, Saturday, or both?
It was actually, Friday we went to the soiree, and then I was dropped off at home.
So nothing there.
No.
Well, no, because I had to leave soon after to take
to
care
come
of
over
stuff.
here.
Take care of stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, Blitz. I'm so. I mean,
Could have happened.
Oh,
There was no at the
man.
apartment.
Interrupt us,
But
Bubba.
yeah.
Blitz, it wasn't my fault, buddy. Crackhead Calvin got you.
It's okay.
Probably
But
was
didn't-
mad he didn't
I
get
saw him
invited
like
to the
10 minutes
beach.
later in the morning.
Yeah.
So then
Probably
Saturday.
Yeah, I saw him Saturday, and we went to a 1-year-old's birthday party.
Nice. That's foreplay.
Nothing hotter than that.
No, nothing's worse than that.
I gave him all the outs.
Nothing would take my wiener away faster.
I know.
There was cake. Don't worry.
torture.
All right, so you take.
There's cake and pizza.
There was
Plus,
cake and
he
pizza.
probably gets some extra credit points for just going, right?
Yeah, and I gave him all the outs. I'm like, this is something you do not have to attend if you don't want
It
to.
was your friend's first.
Yeah.
it was
Oh
his,
my
her
God.
friend.
I know, right? You think Blitz would
So
go to
Blitz,
someone?
Blitz is a +1.
Mm-hmm. He was +1.
And
Blitz, man, Blitz used to be a pimp. Now you're a +1 at a 1-year-old's birthday party.
I know.
People can say what you want about me turning 56, but damn, bitch.
I know.
Woo!
I know. But I gave him all the outs. I said, you don't have to go to this. But
But hold on, Blitz.
It was in a park. It was
Blitz,
nice.
I stand corrected, because if going to said 1-year-old birthday party got you the action
Right.
that you so desired, then I guess, that's what you needed to do.
Well, and here's the thing
For
too.
the setup.
It was a 1-year birthday party, but it was like all adult there. It wasn't a whole bunch of kids.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
And there was alcohol that
Right.
we brought.
Right.
So.
All right, so then I'm okay, continue on.
And then from there, I believe I was starting to lose some steam because I was up early and getting a lot of stuff done. So we went back to his place.
Oh no!
And I think I fell asleep. I took a little naparoo,
Well,
which was
Is she
necessary.
talking her sleep?
Okay,
Is she
alright.
talking her sleep, Blitz?
I'm trying to figure out when this happened. All right, so you fell asleep.
Yeah.
All right. And then now is this fell asleep for the whole entire night?
No, it was like maybe like a 45-minute nap or something.
Oh, so you took a nap.
I took a
Listen,
nap.
you have to understand, Anna.
Yeah.
Falling asleep is different than taking a nap.
Oh, I said naparoo.
All right.
Just like her car, she needed a nap.
So you took a power nap. You took a power nap, right?
Yeah, woke up. And then I believe I think stage 3 may have happened then.
Oh no,
That's how she woke up.
Now,
Actually,
did Blitz take a nap with you?
I think I was on the couch taking a nap.
Where was he?
I think he was in his bedroom. He was watching videos, and I didn't want to hear the videos, so I went on the couch.
Right, and then.
Is that what you have to do, Blitz? Just watch a bunch of videos and then walk in there? Keep your eyes closed?
No, when he's tired of her, you just watch videos. And
Yeah,
she
then
goes
I
to the
just get up and I leave.
Then when he's horny again, he turns videos off and she, straggles back in there.
Yeah.
So is that how it happened? You straggled back in there and then.
Yeah, the videos were off.
Right.
So I was like, okay, good.
The videos were off and the wiener was on? Is that too much? So sorry.
Merp.
Yeah, I figured. Yeah, that was
And then and then whatever, stage 3.
All right.
A little bit. We'll dabble in stage 3.
Right.
And then I believe we went to the grocery store.
Mm-hmm. And
Getting-
that
Bought some
really.
snacks.
Yeah, we got some
and that
snacks
really
to make, to
and
make
by the
a
way,
salad.
that really whaps you out too. Going to the
Oh,
grocery
Sprouts?
store.
100%.
No, just
I
going
love
to the
Sprouts.
just going to the grocery store
well,
whaps
yeah, we
you out
walked
too.
there.
Oh, yeah, we walked there.
Like that whaps you out.
Mm-hmm.
Like you like that whole process.
Oh, yes, very
Yes.
much.
All right.
Especially at Sprouts. Sprouts is very fun. I
Right.
like that place.
All right, so you go to Sprouts.
Got a great variety of nuts and raisins.
Whapped
and stuff
out.
Like that. Yeah. So then we come back and we make dinner, which is fun. I like doing that.
Right.
And then we watched a documentary on Ukraine.
All right. So Friday, we're at my Bubba's special sunset soiree, and everybody makes it. Lummy and Ashley make it, and Blitz and Anna make it, and I'm there with the merch crick.
Mm-hmm.
And we're just, like we talked about it all day during the show, and we were, just trying to be a little bit vague as to where it was and things like that, just for privacy reasons. And we're thinking we're having a great time.
And we were.
And the condo's beautiful, and it was a great vibe. It really was. And Lummy, I think by all reports, your parents didn't kill Wilbur.
No, he survived.
He was perfect.
Yes.
And in general proximity, not that you guys were never more than 5 miles from him ever.
No.
And your parents did well.
Yes, they did well.
Was Ashley happy?
Yes.
Right. And it looked like Ashley got a little tuned up. She drank a little bit.
Yeah, she had fun.
She felt good. Aunt, I think you felt good.
I was really tuned up.
Yeah, you were really tuned up.
Yeah.
And Blitz was feeling pretty good.
Yeah.
Until it was over, and we decide to disperse out. And so the Merch Crick's son was going somewhere with some of his friends in this area. And so they parked here at the studio.
Oh, okay.
They had like 3 of them, and they parked 2 cars. And I had known about it, and I have no problem. And he was the first, so he gets back, Blitz, before all this starts rolling in, and I'm getting reports. He's already on the phone with the Merch Crick saying, "Hey, I'm at the studios, and and he's starting to describe what he sees." And I'm like, "Tell him to take a video and send it to me." So he takes a video and he sends it to me, and I'm like, I'm crushed. I'm literally crushed. I'm like, in the 12 years we've been here to the studio, and it's pretty much common knowledge where our studio, you can find where our studios are located.
It's Googleable.
It's if please, we don't try to have.
There's big signs.
Right. I mean, it's the Bubba Radio Network. We try to secure it. And you know what, Blitz? Thank God that we are one of the very few businesses that have a lockable, functioning electronic gate that has kind of spikes on top of it that deters people from coming up to the building. Because, man, that gate just makes me feel a little bit better about people coming, because I don't want people coming up to the doors just in fear of something like this could happen.
Right.
So I find out through the Merch Crick's son that the building's been vandalized or somebody. And so what happened was this. Crackhead Calvin.
Well, and as soon as you said, "Hey, the building is vandalized," I was like, "Well, I know who did it."
Right. So we, publicly, God forbid that we're allowed to I feel like I just got to lie to everybody as to when we go out of town and when somebody's not going to be at the building. Because Crackhead Calvin used the show. We kind of told on ourselves. But isn't that just so bad that you can't even have a function that you plan?
Mm-hmm.
You know, because usually there's people here at this building all hours of the night. There really are. Lummy comes during the weekends a couple times. I come during the weekends a couple times.
Get fresh crew.
Get fresh crews here. Sometimes sometimes Kevin's Law at night. Blitz, sometimes you're here at night. There's just,
I've rolled up.
Yeah. So there's a lot of activity at the building. And so when we get on the air on Friday and say, hey, we're all going to go to Bubba's Sunset Soiree, Crackhead Calvin figures out that we're not going to be here for the evening. Which is this isn't even cool.
He was mad he wasn't invited.
That we have to worry about this. So Crackhead Calvin. Now, mind you, all of what I'm going to tell you now has been removed from his Instagram, and he had it up clear up until late last night, bragging about what he did to our building.
Mm-hmm.
And so Bubba Army. Here's the deal: Blitz has captivated. But I need anybody else, because Blitz, one of the reasons why I put a link to his Instagram and a link to the video of what he did to the building is because I wanted the Bubba Army to save it and screenshot it, because the Wagses and the Iggy's, probably Caribou's, and the Justins and all that several Bubba Army probably all the technical guys probably mirrored it, saved it, and have it. And so if you're one of those guys, I need you to get a hold of us, because I want to have every possible thing in case we missed some things. Now, I have a video of him on his Instagram, and he's at the building, and he's talking about how somebody has set him up and framed him and has taken all of our garbage bags out of our containers and hung them on the fence, then threw about a dozen eggs at the building, hit the front door, then took about another dozen eggs and maple syrup and coated our gate keypad thing, completely coated it. I don't know that that we can get it to work.
The keypad and the video call box might be messed up.
So Blitz is working on that. Everybody has to use your clicker. Clickers still work. Keypad doesn't. And so we're going through all the damage this guy did. He left stickers of his Sativa Rise stickers all over everywhere. And then it looks like he put about another half a dozen to dozen squashed eggs inside the mailbox. So hold on. So he videotapes himself doing all this. I'm sorry. He videotapes the aftermath of all of this. And he says, "Oh, I just want to let you know that Bubba framed me. Bubba's really this, and Bubba's really that." And then if you go to his Instagram all weekend, he's has himself on fire, some kind of fire effect, and he's calling me out all weekend. Now, this has progressed from a phone call to a woman that called my show. And I felt as if she was in duress. And she was at this guy's house. And he was very disrespectful, and we just named him like we do anybody else, Crackhead Calvin, because he seems cracked out. So in finding out this Crackhead Calvin character, we have found out that he has been in and out of the mental health hospital several times. He's been arrested several times for domestic violence. He's just a real scumbag of a guy. So he would call the show every day, and I'd hang up on him. And then finally on Friday, I think I finally told him to, please, or Thursday or Friday, please leave us alone. Just buzz off. Like, just stop. You're dead to us. Leave us alone. And then that has him coming to our studios and vandalizing it. And then not only vandalizing our spot, but then going down the block to other businesses and videotape their vans and things like that. And so one of the odd things is, so Blitz gets dispatched over here, of course. And thank you, Blitz. I mean, because I'm getting reports now from the Merch Creek Sun and videos. I get a video, Blitz, before Crackhead Calvin put it up on Instagram.
Right.
So I'm getting that video. So I get a hold of Blitz. Blitz is
I was dropping on off at her place.
Researching it. I think, Blitz, I'm the one that told you. You didn't know anything about it yet. Yet.
No, yeah, I didn't.
And so I'm like, hey, Blitz, this is probably like what, maybe 10:30, 11 o'clock Friday night?
Yeah, it was right when he was getting to my place. Then he's like, "OS." I'm
Were
like,
you
what?
gonna have him up and start 3?
Maybe.
Yeah, you're a liar. You know he was going across the bridge with a hard one.
Well, Reagan wasn't there.
Oh.
Yeah.
So anyway, Blitz, I'm sorry that I may have thwarted Friday night 3, but Blitz comes over here, and Blitz, so pick it up for what you saw. Pick it
So
up.
I just want to make sure that like people could get here. You know, the gate would open. That no one like actually got in the building or tried to or anything. That the goats were okay.
And at first, the gate wouldn't even open because it had all these garbage bags on it. So Blitz took that down and then never could get into the keypad, had to use his clicker from his car. So,
yeah, the keypad was all messed up. The camera and the push-button camera system was all messed up on the gate itself.
So you get in, you get the gate to open, and I think you go through the entire building.
Yep.
And
went inside, just made sure everything was okay. That there was the people, whoever it was, threw eggs at the front door as well.
And took some pictures.
And then just made sure everything was all right. And then I made sure everything was locked back up and left.
And you moved the trash cans a certain way, or took one away from the gate, or something.
And before I got here, I drove around the area a few times first just to see who was all out.
Well, now we have found out that this crackhead Calvin, after was around, he was around, probably down by Casper's, and then once Blitz left, came back.
Oh God.
Yep.
Came back.
Because he moved things around again.
And moved things around again. So I'm in the process, and listen, Crackhead Calvin, I know you're probably listening, but I know you think that you can take your Instagram and, you can take that video down and that we don't have it. But trust me, we have it. We have it. And Bubba Army, everything that you get a hold of me, show@thebubbaarmy.com, because we're going to I want everything that everybody's got. If you've copied it and his Instagram went quite deep. Now, if you go to the Weirdo's Instagram, this is all you get right here.
Single picture.
One single picture. There's some reels, but they're all just. I don't think that they're anything to do with me. I don't think.
Well, they're all to do with you. Well, they're almost all of them are about you. You can't. There's a lot of cussing, and don't play them.
All right, let me just see if this one's up.
Beautiful people, love you. Crackhead Calvin. Beautiful people, love you.
All right, so Crackhead Calvin shows up at our hold on.
So he's a big feller?
No, he's not really that big. He likes
fluffy?
Yes, he's fluffy and likes to shoot himself up, Tick Willie, to try to, so that you can't see how much of a pussy ass body he's got. So, Friday night on our Facebook, I post, this, because I want to make everybody aware. It says I want to make everybody aware of a very serious situation. What I'm most afraid of is the system that is supposed to protect the average person in this area won't protect me. I've had years of our local judicial system not protecting me. The crazy guy, Crackhead Calvin, who's been calling the show nonstop, threatening us, who showed up at Anna's gym asking about her, and now has vandalized the studio. Knew me and the crew had a get-together tonight in Pinellas County and went to the studios. Here's his very own Instagram showing it. Enough is enough. Well, then I posted his Instagram, which he now has pulled down. We're in the process of finding security footage to give the law enforcement updates. The a-hole completely covered our gate, an access panel with syrup, and egged the front doors and mailbox. And then I left 2 links, one to his Instagram and then one to the night. He actually videotaped he videotaped himself saying he was framed and set up by somebody. And so we're trying to get all the footage, not only from the people that may have copied it, the Great Bubba Army that copied it, but from our other additional footage that we have outside. And we're going to go to the police in the next day or two once we have all of our surveillance. And Blitz is now getting estimates on the gate, because the gates looks like the control panel and the camera system have been
they're broken.
Broken.
Yep.
And when we go to the, we'll probably start with TPD, and then maybe they'll. And by the way, we know he lives in Pasco County. We know who he is. I'm just not going to out him on the air. It'll be interesting to see if the cops do anything. Now, Dan, you're a business owner. And if you have a physical business, what if somebody was doing this to you? Would you not expect your local Leo to protect you?
Absolutely. And they would have a detective at my office by 10 o'clock if I called it in at 9, and they'd take a statement, and they'd they'd record evidence, and they'd compile a case.
And, but Blitz, I think that where he messed up is the fact that had he just egged the building and emptied out the trash containers, and by the way, he emptied out our trash containers and then hung all the garbage bags on the fence.
This guy in high school?
Blitz, I might be able to get that footage that Vicente's got and be able to put that up so people can see. I didn't put that up because Crackhead Calvin's description as to what happened was the best footage of all. Crackhead Calvin is the one that showed the syrup and the eggs on the gate. Crackhead Calvin's the one that showed each trash bag individually hung on my gate. Crackhead Calvin showed that he had bent. Blitz, I don't know if his car hit the camera pole or what, but it's bent tremendously.
Mm-hmm.
And so, and it was amazing because he had this up all weekend long and then took it down like late last night, like
in
3 in the morning.
See, Bubba, in Pinellas County, they'd actually prosecute this criminal mischief. Hillsborough County might not.
That's what I'm saying. But I'll tell you this, Dan, I have some costs. I mean, if my gate's messed up,
No,
I have to get
you got real damages.
So what happens then, like if a person damages your home or your business,
insurance.
You can Are you serious? They don't have to make restitution?
Not usually. That's not. Sometimes that's part of if he actually is arrested and actually
usually
has to
something
go
like
through
that.
the
You don't know
system.
who did it, so your insurance. But if you know who did it,
still the insurance kicks in. I know a lot of people that had their cars vandalized.
I don't want to claim. Yeah, but if you know who did it,
and they know who did it, and the insurance still paid. Because usually the people are, judgment proof in the sense that there's you can't get anything out of them. It's like, blood from a stone. They've got no assets, no money.
But if it's criminal, will he face criminal charges?
Ideally, and part of his sentencing would be restitution. That's often part of the sentence when you destroy private property, public or private property.
Anyway, I wish I had a video to show you guys. I've been told not to play it, but I want to play it.
I know you do.
So if anybody's got it, send it to me. I'd like to play it.
And it's not like he lives close. It's a 42-minute drive, unless he takes the toll. Then it's a 28.5-minute drive.
And so it's
30 to 40 minutes away.
30 to 45 minutes away.
2.22 or 22.4 miles exactly from here to there, from his house.
And Dan, if we know his information, and we have his footage on his Instagram, and even if and Blitz, I think the authorities have the ability to go back and look at what you had on your Instagram, even if you deleted it.
Mm-hmm.
I think cops do, don't they?
Yeah, with a warrant.
Yeah. I'm taking this to the absolute further. I'm not going to let this go. I mean, right?
No.
I mean,
you have video proof of it. I mean, I'm sure his fingerprints are everywhere. The guy is obviously not very careful.
Did you see the video, Dan?
No.
Oh my God.
I saw it late last night too.
And what was your opinion of it, Anna? Just how brazen and how much of a dick?
Just frightening, just the character that we're dealing with a little bit. And then I saw all the stuff about, him showing up at my gym. I hadn't seen any of the stuff on Instagram yet. So I watched that with Blitz, and it was a little frightening.
Hello.
Hey, Bubba. So right when I saw the video, I have it screen recorded. I watched it with my girlfriend. I'll be sending that over to you. Second of all, the girl that you spoke to, and I'm almost 100% sure about this. There's another dude, Drew. He played a replay of the same exact girl going through a crisis, just like she did on the phone with you when she was with Crackhead Calvin. Same exact voice, same everything. It's a meth situation. But she was actually with the guy that she was complaining about was abusive. And same exact thing that you did, talked her through it. They were literally walking to a church after having a major issue, and the dude was like, hand the phone over to the guy. The guy answers the phone and saying that they have issues with meth. So they obviously listened to several stations. And
we got
I knew it was
Well,
like
I heard that, by the way.
Yeah, we've gotten several reports that he is a chronic caller on.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I heard it. It's an older call, but yeah, I heard it.
Yeah.
It's the same exact girl. And also, man, some of the reels that I've seen from this guy, he's really bizarre and he's messed up. And I wouldn't take it lightly, dude. You guys really do need to go get this guy checked out by the cops or something. It's something like from freaking Buffalo Bill,
Yeah,
like when
you know,
he's standing in the mirror.
I got to tell you, sir. I've dealt with a lot of this over the years, and I can tell when the ones that you got to be a little concerned about because this guy's one of those guys that could really. I'm not trying to alert or alarm anybody, but could really hurt one of us for real.
And the
Because he's that
fact
crazy?
Yes.
Did he really show up to Anna's gym and like ask about her?
Yes.
That's not cool. Hey, man, what's the email again so I can go ahead and get that over to you?
Show@thebubbaarmy.com.
Yeah, SHOW at thebubbarmy.com. Get us what you got, okay, buddy?
I'll have it over ASAP, Bubba.
Thank you,
All
bud.
Thank you.
Thank you. So,
And a few people have sent some stuff in, different things,
Yeah.
and thank you.
we'll be working on that. I'm going to call TPD today or Wednesday. I'm sorry, tomorrow or Wednesday after we've kind of got it all compiled for them. Because I want to gift wrap it to them. Blitz has got a gate company coming out to try to get some estimates on, potentially what. Well, Blitz is going to try to clean it and see if we can just get it, to work.
Mm-hmm.
But man, maple syrup and eggs do absolute wonders on electronic parts.
Didn't he like saran wrap it up or something?
Yeah, it's like the level of what he did. Like if he would have gone and taken the trash and dumped it into the ditch, that's one thing. Okay, I mean that's whatever. I hate you, Bubba. You suck. But the extent, the what he did and how carefully he strategically put the bags on the fence, and then how he strategically
It was very methodical.
very methodically.
Are you concerned at all that he put like sugar in your gas tanks or anything like that for any cars that were left behind?
No,
here?
we don't think that he got.
In the gate.
Yeah, our
Oh, he
surveillance
didn't crack
does not.
the gate?
Yeah,
He never went past the
no.
gate.
Our
Oh.
surveillance shows that he never he threw
Eggs at the
stuff
door.
over the gate, but
he never penetrated the gate.
He never hopped the gate,
Okay.
and he didn't.
Okay.
And what he didn't realize is he couldn't even have got the gate open because he broke it.
Joke's on him.
When it broke, you got to honestly, in
Hop
order
it.
to, and Blitz, I had to, with Big Red, jump the gate over. Well, I didn't. Big Red
I was
did.
gonna say,
Yeah,
I want
yeah.
to see that
Whoa.
video.
You got to jump. Big Red jumped the gate, opened that box up, Blitz, turned the brake off of it. Electronic brake, had to turn the power off of it. I mean, it's quite extensive. Then you have to
Yep.
you have to just as hard as you possibly can try to get it open physically, like you were one of those slaves pushing a boulder up the hill, trying to get
Building a
it.
pyramid.
Yeah, but exactly.
Stonehenge.
So we finally got it fixed yesterday so that it'll work with a clicker, but the gate keypad camera system is
effed.
fried.
Yeah.
He put maple syrup and eggs over all of it, and then wrapped it with cellophane, and then put a dozen eggs broken in our mailbox, and then put sativa rise, which is his
little screen
Like
name.
his at.
stickers
Yeah.
on our trash barrel.
Oh, come on. It wasn't him. It was somebody else, obviously, setting him up.
So then
He's framed.
he does a video and he goes, I just want to let you know I'm out here outside Bubba's place. I'm paying respect. How many people drive from Pasco County down to your favorite radio station on a Friday night to pay respects?
One guy.
One guy. The guy that brought 3 dozen eggs, a whole bunch
Some
of
syrup.
and then to videotape himself in the aftermath, trying to pull somebody's trying to frame me and set me up. And it's just, and then the Instagrams that he posted all weekend long, calling me out to meet him at a strip club. And
Yeah, that was weird. I saw that.
and all these, it's just,
Really? What strip club do you want to meet you at?
well,
I don't think he
went to
chose
one. He had video from the strip club.
He was that guy. He was that guy that was videotaping a stripper on stage.
Oh man,
he's that guy throwing out $1 bills.
Oh
yeah, he was throwing out some ones.
Making it rain with ones.
So
it's a single rain.
Bubba Army show at thebubbaarmy.com. Send me what you screenshot and what you got.
What?
Give me what? Send me what you got with regards to this nut job. And it was up. And Blitz, one of the reasons why, I put this publicly up on my Facebook was so that people went and did what I think they did.
You guys could have called me Friday night. I would have helped with this. You know, I mean, since I wasn't invited to the whole Tom Bean thing, I was available.
God, you're so stupid. You're so stupid.
But I definitely would have come by and checked things out and helped.
To kind of kayfabe where it was, and now everybody knows where it was. Nobody had mentioned that prior. Hello, Spun Shelf. Hello, everybody. I forgot that I probably Blitz shouldn't have all those fancy, that kind of nonsense, because we don't know truly if that is royalty free or not. And so a lot of times we think it's royalty free, but it's not royalty free, and it completely screws up the entire broadcast.
Well, let's hope that one is.
Let's hope the Blitz is even around, or he feels like talking today.
No,
it's hard telling.
Charleston's having a problem. Sorry, it's not on our end for once.
It's on our end.
It is not on our end.
Oh, it's always on our end, even when it's not on our end. It's on our end. A lot has gone down. A lot has gone down since we last spoke, especially.
Like what?
It's how we do with BRN.
We got suspended from Twitch, which is our number one source of revenue. And like our little baby, we've been there since 2017, and it's like it's the like Dan, was our breast augmentation the lion share of your business?
It used to be absolutely the huge majority of it. Now it's about half.
Okay, but if you were to get that portion carved out of your business,
painful.
You'd be I mean, I don't know if you could even succeed.
No, it would be terrible.
Yeah, it'd be like you and Jennifer. That's it. To work there.
Yeah.
And she just yelling at you all day, saying, "Man, we used to make a lot of money. Now we ain't making nothing."
Yeah, that would be horrible.
You got us kicked out of TOS and all the other surgery centers that you throw your prima donna fits in. So now we can't have anywhere. I mean, I'm nowhere to do booby jobs.
Be horrible.
Working on the streets.
We got our booby jobs taken from us yesterday. We are as of now, we are suspended for 1 week on Twitch. Now, I have never ever seen anybody suspended for a week for what we allegedly did. Like, way to be way heavy-handed. Like, now, first of all, Blitz, this is right in your power alley, and you know this better. I know it pretty well, but not nearly as good as you. Is this not, for what we allegedly did, is this not really heavy-handed?
It really is.
I mean, like, this is, Amaruth or who, whatever. Some people that have actually shown their vaginas before have got less than this.
Well, I tried to warn you not to show your vagina, and you did.
Bubba.
Yeah, Anna. Actually, thank you, Anna, for sending me the news story. If you really want to boil it right down to zero. I mean, if you really want to, okay, thank you.
I'm aware.
And not to get on you too hard, but you got, limp penis. You're not boxed in or framed up appropriately today.
Like that. Okay.
See how the penis is coming in from like the back. Like nobody brings their penis in from that side.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah. Well, just because you're dating Blitz now, he likes the side penis approach. I like the 90-degree deal.
Yeah, this is all about how your penis preference on this show.
Yeah, on this show, I'd like that microphone to represent how I like my penis.
Now you won't see it for another minute.
Yeah, it's still not
where it needs to be.
Still not where it needs to be. All you have to do is kind of look in the back and then see that, and kind of. Actually, have you ever tried looking into the camera and framing it up? Are you afraid to look into the camera? You never make eye contact with the camera, do you?
She does during hot mic a lot.
Awkward.
Heather Wiz, 700 stars.
Oh, Wizzy, thank you. Thank you, the Wiz. Heather Wiz. Lummy?
Yes, sir. Yes, I'm sorry. It's different names. Sorry, it's my mistake. Hall of Famer Heather Wiz, 700 stars.
You really locked up on that deal,
sure
aren't
did.
you? Yeah. There you go, Anna. That looks great.
Is that better?
Yes. Is that okay with you? Like, can you
Yes.
can you broadcast under those conditions?
Oh yeah, this is perfect. I like this better.
Oh
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Don't you know I can broadcast with a limp penis down here? Don't you know? So,
Does the Stars Party represent a hype train?
I don't know quite how to navigate through that.
I don't think they're equivalent.
Okay, I don't either, but
I don't know
that he can play the music.
I don't know that. Yeah, and here's the thing: on Facebook and YouTube, one thing we like about Twitch a lot is that we can actually play news stories and things like that, like what we do on our show. Now we can talk about them over here, but they're really, really, really they got a real itchy copyright finger over here on Facebook and YouTube. So we can't really play much bump-in music, none of our parodies, any news story, even if it was like a CBS, like it's ridiculous, borderline ridiculous over here too, but it's the only place we have left. So here's why we got canceled. And boy, the cancel culture got us too, right?
Yep.
I mean, ridiculous. So Anna prepares me and sends me prep and stuff, and we get rolling around, and sometimes we get to talking about it. Sometimes, most of the time, it's about the show's about us. See, Blitz, I should have just kept the show about us. We wouldn't even be in that trouble trying to be topical.
I know.
And here's the thing. So it's from the New York Post, and the headline of the news story says, the White House is urging, I'm paraphrasing, but I think I'm real close. The White House is urging Americans not to go to Ukraine to fight.
Right. Correct.
Okay. Well, that seems like a pretty cool news story to me.
Seems pretty benign and topical.
Seems like a bunch of dudes over here be like, man, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to go over to Ukraine so I can blow off bullets and shoot the hell out of some Russians.
Yeah, but I also think, Bubba, there's a lot of retired military guys that would love to spend another few months in the field.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't find any problem with it, but I wanted to see what the White House's spin on it. First of all, it wasn't even really about that. It was clickbait. And it kind of instead showed you like the war zone of various buildings that have been bombed in Ukraine and how Russia's been dropping, bombs and all these kind of deals.
I think they were trying to discourage Americans from traveling to fight in Ukraine.
Right.
Yeah.
In fact, it wasn't really a story about it. It was more footage to show you why you wouldn't want to go over there.
Discouraging footage. It's like showing DUI accidents when you're learning how to drive.
Right.
And so now this is the NewYorkPost.com. This isn't,
I didn't go on 4chan or Reddit.
Yeah, this isn't Jimmy's Shock News or nothing like this. This is just the New York Post.
Right.
A liberal-leaning,
Well,
I mean, I'm just saying.
They're not, but
they're not really.
But but it's news for everybody that everyone can kind of look at.
Anyway, it's a very credible news source. So we click on it, and it starts showing all this bombing and stuff, and we see 2 bodies under sheets. We're assuming they're dead. I think we even said, oh, my God, are they dead? I think Dan goes, yeah, they're dead.
And they're also blurred out, which I thought was...
So Blitz knows the rules inside and out and knows that one of the Twitch rules is you're not supposed to show any gore or any dead bodies or blood. Now, which I have no problem with. But have you seen the games that they play on Twitch?
Yeah,
where they come up and,
right.
I mean, the most popular game of all, Fortnite, it's about sniping people.
Right.
Well, like Call of Duty is even worse because it's like humans, in war.
More graphic.
Right.
Well,
Or Grand
GTA.
Theft Auto, where you can go up to a hooker and blast her face off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right,
Steal a
okay.
car.
That's all good. You can do all that. Even if you're 5 years old, you can just go ahead and blast hookers' faces right off with your AK, whole 9 yards. I'm playing a legitimate news story. A legitimate news story from a very legitimate news source. And there are approximately 2 seconds of a dead body under a sheet that's broadcast.
And it's also blurred as well.
Blitz clicks out of it. We continue to talk about it, but there's no longer a visual after Blitz clicks out of it. A lot of times Blitz will click out of things, and I don't know that he clicked out of it, but he clicks out of it because he feels it might be a little problematic. But
No big deal. We just move on,
but I'll continue to talk about it, and we'll close it out.
Yeah.
No big deal. So yesterday during the after show, which was predominantly mostly Crackhead Calvin stuff, which I got that on my plate now too. we get a notification. I think, Blitz, it was like 10:38 or something.
Yeah, about that.
That we now are suspended for 1 week for violating the graphic, gore, gruesome, clause, and that's what it is. Now, here's the other thing in this cancel culture that we live in. I'm not going to mention any names, but there's several people in chat that make it very well known that they record nearly everything we do and are constantly turning us in. Constantly turning us in. Blitz, am I correct that there's people that, have publicly in chat say, yep, my name's, Fred McGillicuddy, and I hate Bubba, and I turn him in every way, something to that effect.
You're correct.
And so that's the person, those are the people that got us canceled. My Twitch rep said that there was one person that complained 10 times.
What? Because of that one thing?
Person that complained 10 times, and then a couple of that person's friends jumped in with a complaint kicker. And so now we're off for a week, which really pisses me off because I think that it's way over the top with how egregious the punishment does not fit the crime.
Yeah.
And it's just it's a technicality at best. And had we kept talking and showing had we not responsibly, the second that we got thrown kind of a visual curveball, we responsibly stopped showing it, and it was no longer. If we'd kept going back and gone, Blitz, go ahead and put that that screenshot of those two dead bodies. Yep. What am I supposed to, Bubba? I know you're not supposed to, but go ahead and look at those two dead bodies laying right there. Woo! No. We done in 2 seconds, less than 2. And they know that it was less than 2. And so I'm talking to our Twitch rep, and they're trying to get it appealed and things like that, but it really pisses me off. I almost feel like, Joe Rogan a little bit in the fact that, now I'm getting canceled. And I'm so careful. Not really. I'm not careful to not talk about topics that are going to get me canceled.
But Bubba, you know the rules and you try to obey them. Absolutely, you and Blitz do your best to try to follow the rules. And if there's a little bit of a gray area, you side on being more conservative.
Right. We know how to walk the line more towards the FCC thing, side of things than Twitch. Twitch is way more lenient on some things and way stupid on others. Absolutely stupid. So I don't know when we're coming back to Twitch.
Could be sooner than a week, right?
It could be. It could be.
We're talking to him.
All right.
We're talking to him.
Okay.
I wish I could tell him literally to S my D.
I know you do.
Really?
I know you do.
So, I don't know, man. We've never seen it this high. We can open up some of our reserves. Trump got them full up clear to the brim. I'm trying to get a hold of Babyface. I thought he would. Thanks. Haven't heard from you for a long time, and you chime in on me.
Hey, we need to go to break.
We do?
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Well, this is awkward. Hello, everyone. You're listening to the Bubba Love Sponge Show. I'm the only one in the studio right now. If you're watching Facebook and or YouTube, I could see the comments are getting a little crazy. I don't really know what's going on. Oh, Dan's here. Hold on, Mike 3.
Police responded. They're outside with him.
They didn't know anything. I just came back from break.
Okay.
So Crackhead Calvin is here. Is that right, Dan?
Chris Calvin, whatever his name is, Crackhead.
He's outside. Everybody has left. Lummy's gone. Blitz is gone. Bubba's gone. You've come back. The police are here.
Yes.
What other details do we have?
Well, the police are behind him. He did not penetrate the gate.
Okay.
He does have flowers for you.
Oh, Christ. Okay. Wonderful.
And the police are interrogating him now.
Oh, okay. All right.
I have a feeling that he won't be driving home.
Okay. Well, that's actually kind of good news. That's good news. People were getting a little irate. I knew something was. Can I say that I did know something was wrong during the last break? If people saw me nervously looking towards the door, I saw, maybe Blitz grab a few things and head out to the door, and his camera went away, and I was texting Lummy. I go, something's wrong. And then Blitz came in here and said, we got to go to break. And I pretty much knew exactly what was going on. But let me tell you, female privilege is a thing, Dan. And it's great. It's really great. Like nothing. It was like, hey, men, come out. We gotta protect the premises, and lady, you stay inside. Okay, sorry, I turned off your AC. I'm gonna turn it back on. Bubba's back.
Oh God. Well, it's getting handled. So, nice thing is everyone here knows how to react. We've been through this drill. And, law enforcement showed up promptly, so we appreciate that, and hopefully they'll all get taken care of.
There's 2 out there right now.
2 now? Doubled?
And they got there quickly.
Yes, they did.
So
that kind of legitimizes your original issue, and so you might as well just wrap it all up for these guys today.
Yeah, I mean, I just
he doesn't respond normally to conversation. The guy has a wire crossed.
Just somebody wonders, Lummy's staying out there to record. Tyler's going to go out there back and forth too, just so there's somebody out there.
Tell Tyler maybe just to remind Lummy, are you recording? Because Lummy's like,
right before I came in, I told Lummy, I said, your job is to record all of this. Record it.
Wow.
And then Tyler can help him too.
Kyle Stulak with $87.12.
I will tell you.
Florida
Thank you, buddy. Blitz, I will tell you this, man. Tampa PD got here quickly.
Sure did.
They got here quickly. Just because you called them?
Yeah, I called him like 15 minutes ago.
Oh, okay. Well, they got a female. They got an African American officer who's huge, like a big dude.
Yeah, he's
nice.
and he is not putting up with any nonsense.
He's not happy at all to be here.
No, this is nonsense to him.
Yes,
and then a
he's
female. I think maybe Corporal showed up, and so they got him. His car's kind of nose to tail, boxed in, and so I go out there. Because I was damned if I was not going to go out here during this time.
You were fired up.
I took so much flack from when Bella and Nick were in here and Keith Kimberlin showed up, and I thought it was my duty
to stay in here to protect him.
To stay in and to protect,
which I don't disagree with.
My buddy's kids.
I agree with that.
And I got a gun. I got my 40 right here. And Bella and I and Nick just did a show. And Blitz and the Crick and Lummy handled it, and Kenneth Kimberlin made an ass out of himself and left. And then eventually the cops got him, 3 or 4 days later.
Right.
Well, Blitz, do we send out some type of subliminal?
I don't.
Subliminal.
You're crazy. Please hate Bubba and try to stalk him.
I was just talking about
You're
this
crazy.
with my spouse yesterday.
Please hate Bubba.
Oh,
Go ahead.
But like the Kimberlin thing, we had zero to do with him whatsoever.
Never met the guy in my entire life.
Other than the one phone call recently, like a few weeks ago. Same with this guy.
I never met
Came
this
out of
guy.
nowhere.
No.
Never met this guy.
Yeah.
I never had met Kenneth Kimberlin. Never had spoke about him. Kenneth Kimberlin had actually been in the news over the years of my radio, being on Tampa radio, and because I'm pro Leo, even when a cop gets hemmed up, sometimes I don't cover it.
Right.
I just don't cover it because hemmed up cops sometimes are bad, but sometimes they're good, and if you just don't say anything about it, then you can't get them mad at you, right?
Right.
Kind of like honoring a badge, and so. Kenneth Kimberlin had 2 shootings as a police officer, and both of them were kind of sketched out.
One was a traffic stop.
Pinellas County got rid of him because they figured he was kind of. They got he was cleared, but they're like, this guy's a real,
Right.
And then he went to Pinellas Park. He got
Largo, I think.
No, Pinellas Park.
Okay, next.
Yeah,
okay.
Pinellas Park got into a shooting there, and they're like, man, we got this guy. Okay, he's done it once before. Okay, he's done. And they were both news.
You went to Largo after that then?
Then he went to Largo. No. He went to Largo after Pinellas County.
Okay.
I thought it was Pinellas Park, so it was Largo. I think it was.
I know he went to Largo. I know he was in Largo for a while.
Largo was his. He only had 2 cop jobs.
Okay.
Pinellas County, and then Largo.
Okay.
Yeah, it was City of Largo. And they got rid of him after a shooting that he was cleared of. But I never, and they were both like, newsworthy stories that made the news. And most of that stuff does. And I never covered it. So when Kenneth Kimberlin out of nowhere picks me to be the bad guy, I was a little bit, I don't know. I didn't ever say. I mean, listen, there's some people that over the years could be mad at me, but like, you know what, Bubba talks some smack about.
Exactly.
Because I did. And
right.
I remember one time I was doing an autograph signing, and this guy came up, and he was kind of weird, and he's like, thank you for signing that, even though you're a real asshole. And it was like one of my CD signing deals. And I'm like, well, what do you mean? He goes, well, and if you guys remember right, there was I think it was a woman who went to a shooting range one time and killed herself. It was suicide at the sewage at the sewage plant. Suicide
Jesus.
at the shooting.
A friend of mine's kid witnessed that once.
Yes,
it happens more than once.
And
It's happened more than once.
And I got on the air, and I was critical of her, saying, that's a very selfish act. And I remember, Dan, that there were families and people that saw this happen.
Yeah, it's brutal.
What do they do?
They just literally shoot themselves in the head at the firing range. At the range.
Yeah,
Okay.
because at a firing range you can have your gun out.
Yeah.
Well, you can rent a gun. There's a lot of it. People that don't have a gun, they'll go there to rent one.
And I think this Blitz, I honest to God think this might have been a rental. And the woman killed herself. And I got on the air. I was on 98 Rock, and I was critical of it. I'm like, that's a selfish act.
Jay's here.
You just ruined a bunch of people's lives. Jay's here. Good. We need more
Sorry,
attorneys.
maybe give him like 5 seconds. Put on the.
We need more attorneys. and Dan, when I signed the guy's autograph, he was mad at me. He's like, you talked about my mom and she killed her. And I'm like, hey, and I could get where he could be mad at me.
Right.
I could understand where Mark Ober would be mad at me.
Yeah, it makes sense on those cases.
I can understand where MJ and Phil Campbell and Mark Ober and some people don't like me.
Yes.
But I don't understand where Kenneth Kimberlin doesn't like me just for what he hears on the radio. And this lunatic. I've never met this lunatic in my entire life until about 3 weeks ago. He calls the show with a woman that he's directing that I don't feel so good about, that I feel like she's in a bad situation. I tell her to leave, and this guy's had a hard-on for me ever since.
Did you have words with him outside?
Yes, I did. And Anna, he has flowers for you.
I know, I heard.
I just came in and
Anna
walked
seems to
past
be
the
the-
cop and everything. Merch Crick's out there talking to him, telling him the story. Big cop, kind of cop I want
Yeah.
on
That's what
my
they
watch.
said.
That's the cop I want on my watch.
With a female kicker.
Oh, and she's over there talking him down. I mean, it's a good duo. The two of them are really, really good. And Merch Crick's out there explaining the whole situation. I heard him saying something. He's claiming he's scared of me. I don't know why he's scared of me. I mean, honestly, we'll see how it goes.
Well, I just say, man, I got to think that since he's here, Blitz, that I know that it's tough to prove, but if he's here, and he is, I think you can issue a trespassing warrant to him. I do think you can do that.
I think bringing flowers to Anna, showing up at her jiu-jitsu gym, showing up at her place of work and vandalizing it makes her a co-complainant with you as the business owner. And I think that the two of you, it makes it much more difficult for the police and for a judge not to listen to a young female, especially one who's a public figure.
Or Anna.
Or
a soon-to-be 36-year-old.
A 36-year-old, what do we call it? Non-binary.
Yeah.
Well, let's not get crazy now. Come on,
What's your
Jerry.
pronoun preference?
Blitz isn't blasting a non-binary.
No way,
Come
Jay.
on.
I go by baby.
No, I mean, I think as a female complainant, they have to listen a little more carefully than to you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it just, boy, Anna, I actually might get some justice because I got you as a female kicker.
Yeah, no
here.
problem.
There's no doubt.
I did it for you.
But I mean, if I don't know they handcuff him today, but he's not. They can obviously make contact with him and realize that he's nuts. Now, Blitz, can the investigating officer, in this case, the African American guy and the woman, and I'm so glad that the African American guy's on my team because he looks like a pretty badass to me.
Yes.
No doubt.
He looks like almost former college football player.
He
kinda
does
guy.
look like a football player.
And if they
he's
determine,
pissed.
when you make interaction with a person as you're doing an investigation, because I'm assuming right now they're in the investigative stages.
Correct.
can they determine that you're crazy and Baker act you right there?
Yep, they sure can. They can pull him. They can put him in their car and take him to the funny farm today, and they have 72 hours to evaluate him at the funny farm.
If they find he's a danger to himself or a danger to others, absolutely correct.
That might end up.
That's what you want to have happen, Bubba. You want him to get Baker acted right now as he keeps running his mouth saying nonsensical things. He doesn't respond to conversation normally. You could tell when you talk to him. His responses don't match the question.
He's not even being talked down by that cop.
Blitz, can I go on record by saying that we don't sit here and formulate this nonsense? Like, we're just trying to pay our bills.
Just trying to live, man.
Make sure Mark Tate ain't down here and we're late on rent.
Tell a few jokes.
Paulie's raising the insurance. I mean, we're just trying to sit
Make
here.
some pizza.
Yeah, pizzas and doctors and lawyers. I mean, we are not trying to be. I mean, listen, Jay, you've seen me when I am trying to screw with people. You defended me. I mean,
You're not poking anybody here.
No, like, I mean, when you defended me against MJ, I daily would just go on rants.
You must
about
have had
him.
20 songs. I mean, it was
and every one of them had
unbelievable.
to be listened to in court, too.
That was the best part of that case.
So, and anyway, but we are doing nothing of the such.
No. Not at all.
Nothing of the such.
Playing
on
Bubba Sassoon and eating pizza. Just trying to live.
My Lord.
He's not at all intimidated by the cops.
No.
At all.
That's
No,
He's
frightening.
out there.
And
That's
isn't
what's
that-
scary
And
to
isn't that
anyone
the
who's...
first sign of a crazy person that doesn't kind of take a step back? Okay, the
Lock
cops
up a
are
little
here.
bit when the cops are there.
I mean,
Yeah.
we all. Listen,
Yeah,
Dan,
we're not doing
you're
anything
a dick,
wrong.
but Dan, you want to see a sweet Dan real fast? Watch a cop pull him over.
Oh, I am so
Hey,
nice to police
how are you,
officers.
sir? You know I'm a
Yes, sir.
doctor.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
yes.
Yes, officer. Thank you for your service.
And
No doubt about it.
I've even thanked a cop after he's given me a ticket. I've been like, you know what, buddy? Thank you. I appreciate it. And you be safe out there. I'll get this taken care of. And they're like, man, that's cool. Like, why not? There's no downside to being cool. And there's no downside. So the more he talks, in my opinion.
The deeper he digs.
So here's just to give everybody a view as to what happened here. So we're on the air, and I can tell when, like Blitz, yesterday when we got suspended from Twitch, I could tell something was wrong.
Oh, yeah.
I'd be like, and you're like, we need to go to break. I'm like, okay. And then you like out of nowhere said, in fact, you had me so scrambled that when we went, I didn't even do a bumper.
I know.
I just hit the closure.
I know.
Well, that's why Lummy walked out. I'm like, did we even go to break? He's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, because I didn't hear a
I
thing.
didn't hear it.
So what happened, just to get everybody, I guess we're kind of a little bit shot out, is that Crackhead Calvin showed up. Jesus saw him, tells Blitz.
Yep.
Blitz then mounts up.
I saw on the
I'm just
camera,
saying.
Bubs,
I'm
and I
just
started
saying.
texting Lummy.
So all I'm going to say is Blitz gets readied.
Regulators mount.
He was ready to play some tennis, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. He gets strapped. He comes into me, tells me go to break. I go to break. I go, what's
Well,
going on?
I'd already called. Like the police had been
No,
called. Like
right.
I was that was all done and over with before
Yeah.
you had.
Blitz
Yeah.
keeps a lot of it off my plate. He then comes and tells me, hey, he's here. I then tell Anna, run the show.
Well, you said
I'm
a few other
going-
things.
I'm going out there.
You said a few other things, and
I
you
did.
took a party favor.
I did.
And then I was just like, okay.
I did say this.
And we said you stay in the
Hey.
studio.
I did
Yeah.
say this. If he comes inside my building, I'm going to kill him.
You maybe it said some stuff. I don't know.
And so enough's enough. And so this guy is at our gate.
He's honking his like so. While we're on the air,
Yeah.
and you guys didn't hear it, like before, he's honking the horn, yelling "Bubba, Bubba" at the gate, like at the gate in front of the gate.
And I got a lot of it until Dan. See, Dan, I was trying to keep the cussing out of it so that I could play it. But Dan is just the one. You better move your fucking core right now, and I'm coming up.
I was ready to just spear him with mine.
Yeah, well, whatever.
With my beater Porsche.
So,
Don't mess up that car, man. I need it. I need a car. I'll buy it.
so
You owe me 40 for it.
Go backwards and just destroy him.
You need to leave this area. All right, where's the property line, sir? I don't know, but you. I'm not gonna do anything, Bubba. I'm unarmed. Yeah, well, I am armed. To let you know that, just to let you know, I am armed. Okay. And I don't think that's illegal to tell somebody that, is it? Mine was concealed. My gun was concealed, and I don't think it's illegal on my property to tell somebody I'm armed.
That's not brandishing a weapon.
Right? I mean, I don't
You
think
didn't brandish it.
I don't think it's illegal. Not had I pulled it out,
Yes, and wave it around. That's brandishing.
Right.
That's illegal.
Right.
but I just told him I am armed, buddy, just for those scoring at home. Hold on. If I was you, I would stay right there.
I think Blitz's mic is off.
I would stay right there.
There we go.
I would stay right there. This is for Anna. You know what today is? No, this is not for Anna. You need to get in your car. Can you take this to Anna? No, nobody's taking this to Anna. Get back.
Thank you for saying my name right.
I know.
I have nothing against you, Bubba. Everybody back. I'm not doing. Hey, I'm unarmed. If they put it in the mailbox. Can I put it in the mailbox? And get out of here. Okay. Thank you, sir. And
Shit, don't just throw it on the ground.
thank you. And this is Bubba. Really. Put it in the mailbox and get out of here right now. I'm going to put it in the mailbox that you told me. Now, Sativa_rise. I'm telling you. I love you. Can you sign? Can I get your autograph, sir?
Keep talking.
Clear the driveway. I am. I'm clearing it, sir. I want to hold you guys up. I do love you guys. I do love you guys. You know this. Bubba, I'm serious, man. You said yourself, man. Just get out of here. Just get out of here and don't come back. Reflex up. Content is key, man.
Get him.
Now wait for the good news to wait for the homeboy to get here. It's the best,
MLK
dude.
Jr. Non-violence.
John Hinckley loved Jodie Foster too.
Yeah, you're right. You missed. Did you see? Yeah, that cleaned up nice. And how? I feel like responsibility for that because whoever.
You feel responsible?
He just admitted that.
I feel responsible because whoever mimicked me did a pretty damn good job. However, I would like to. Hey, welcome to our world.
Talking to the neighbors.
Hold on.
All the neighbors were outside watching.
All the neighbors
Oh,
are outside.
God.
And I go,
Because this
hey.
guy's been yelling and honking for 15
Right.
minutes.
Yeah.
So I'm telling them, like, hey, neighbors, welcome to our world. And I'm sorry.
Sorry
They're
about
like,
the trash,
They're like,
but-
it's okay, Bubba.
Yeah.
I'm like, you guys are just slinging AC stuff. I'm over here dealing with
Hey, are you
idiots.
guys missing a trash can?
Yeah.
We got an extra one from somebody.
Yeah. I'm telling the neighbors, welcome to our world. Weirdo.
How much?
Sorry, neighbor.
Well, I'm not admitting responsibility. However, I would like to help take care of that. Now, it looks pretty clean. I'm assuming it still works.
No, it's not working properly. And you were around to see that it wasn't working properly that night.
I did not know that. I didn't touch anything because I saw that. I thought there might have been cement.
my path, bro. Get the fuck out.
All right, dump that.
Yeah, this Dave
Sorry.
being a hothead.
Oh my God! Coming in hot over the top.
Dan was in his car.
Can you talk to your brother, Jay, about having like a little bit cooler of a head?
He's
hold on.
he's
Hold on.
got your back. What can I say?
Hold on.
I'm glad Dan's on my team too.
I want to see the cop.
You're a doctor, sir. I respect you.
You're the cop, bro.
See?
Good.
They're just coming like 2 miles an hour, like doo 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 doo.
Eh,
Approach. I'm fine. I'm staying in my car.
Quinta, $49.99.
Cops give the good news.
Thanks, Nick.
Thank you, Nick.
You want to open the gate up now so we can make contact with the cop?
International Women's Day. Tell Anna
Oh, Christ.
that this is for her.
Here comes 5-0.
In there.
It's got my name right.
I got flowers. Now, it's red roses paired with yellow. Yellow.
All right, so I'm going to put this. Hold on. I'm going to put this up, Blitz, on our Facebook for
Okay.
people, and for people because I think I have every right to put that up. I own it, right? It's on my phone.
That's you.
Absolutely.
Yep, he knew you were recording.
Oh, I want to see this guy come out.
Yeah, I want to see what the update is. Are they?
They're all still out there.
I'm still there. All
They're all still
I
out
had to
there.
ask
And, hey,
permission
the
to
long-
move your trash can to get in.
the longer this goes, the worse it is for him.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Keep talking.
Keep talking, buddy.
Keep talking.
Because I'm thinking that female officer is probably, you know how they start reaching back, Blitz, and kind of start messing with their handcuffs? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Fiddling with him a little bit, rattling him.
They're making sure they got a quick little, boom.
It's unbuttoned.
Anytime you see a cop reach back like that and he's going past his gun, there's only one thing.
This is not the taser, it's the cuffs.
Yeah, because the taser's on the other side.
Is it?
Yeah, the
Is it-
taser
they
usually-
start- I thought there was like behind the gun.
Usually the taser, Blitz, you know,
Cross draw.
It's a cross draw?
Yeah,
Usually.
usually
So you don't
it's
screw it up.
usually it's front. it's not on the same side of the gun of the lethal weapon so they don't mess up.
Right. Like
they make them cross draw so they know. And then they say laser, laser, laser. You know.
Usually they say taser.
Taser, taser, taser.
I mean taser. But the handcuffs are usually
back right
in the back. And when they start reaching back there, man, usually you're going to jail.
Or at least for a ride someplace.
I'm going to go out there and
we're gonna go check.
And check.
Yeah, I'll cover the board.
You'll cover the board?
Yep,
I'm sorry, I'm a hothead.
You are a hothead, Danny. Damn it.
He's back.
Bubba's
everyone.
back.
There he is.
All right. So, how'd it go? Well, he didn't get arrested, so that's good.
He was best friends.
Is that a card?
Yeah.
Oh, you actually got the card?
Oh, no. Are you going to read it?
How about how much you're a goddess?
Well, hold on. Make sure Blitz is around.
Honest mic's not on.
The chat was saying this was fake.
Yeah, this is all set up.
That's a
Bubba.
challenge. This is a bit. This is
God.
shtick.
When? Like now?
And here's what sucks,
Yeah,
Blitz.
while
is
you guys
that-
were out there.
Hold on. Is that anybody could plan first of all, you're using city resources.
Well, so here's the thing: is they haven't seen the police yet.
It doesn't matter. Bubba. Anyone
no,
who knows
they
Bubba,
showed the
he would
video
never
of them
waste
showing up.
resources of the police department for shtick.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying though. That a lot of them haven't seen the actual cops here. They just heard us talking about it.
Yeah. Well,
but
and it's all haters that are doing that. It's all Draclonus and all those clowns. So, Blitz, here's what I've been instructed by the two great police officers.
Okay.
Love them both. First of all, the African American guy's about thick as hell.
I love him.
And like I would, he
was no nonsense.
He
I want him on my wall.
But you know what? After Numbnuts left, he was so cool. He's like, man, you have a better day, buddy. And I'm like, you know what? You too. Like the guy was super cool.
Sure.
Well,
and the female was just absolutely cool as hell as well. They both were great cops.
Yeah.
He walked up to us after he left and goes, "Man, that guy's crazy, but I can't arrest crazy."
Right.
And so, but Anna, here's what the female officer wants me to do.
Yeah.
The next time he calls in, and I've told him, leave me alone, stop
Multiple
contacting
times.
me. They want you specifically to say, hey, this is Anna, Crackhead, or whatever, and I need you to stop following me, stop calling me, stop harassing me, stop going to my gym. Do not reach out to me in any way, shape, or form.
Can I say don't post about me? I'll say it all.
They want you to say specifically, and that's including social networking, that's including cards, that's including zero correspondence. They want you to put the social networking in there.
Okay.
So the next time he calls,
Yep.
I'm going to just hand it right over to you. I'm going to say, Crackhead, I got Anna, boom, and make that connection, because I've already said that to him. We want to be able to say, because these two cops have seen crazy, and they're like, both of them were like, he's right there on the borderline of knowing just how far to go.
Of course.
And the woman was like, I am an absolute expert at being able to determine when I can Baker Act somebody legally. And he's just right. He didn't give me any triggers that I usually have to be able to legally warrant why I Baker acted somebody.
Sure.
Because she's like, as soon as you Baker act somebody, you instantaneously they're gonna file a report on you, and that you shouldn't have Baker acted them and all this kind of stuff. So you really have to have.
I'd be curious to know what those triggers are. I'll ask you afterwards.
She's like, you really have to have, as a police officer that Baker acts somebody, you have to be buttoned up. You have to have your report ready to go.
It has to be tight on that they're a danger to themselves or a danger to other. That's the standard. And so if they can document it by he says, I'm going to hurt somebody, or I'm going to hurt myself, unless they have those types of buzzwords, they have to be very, very careful. So her advice is similar to what I said, though, in the sense that she should be the main complainant.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because what he's doing is frightening. I mean, quite honestly, for a female, if you were my wife, my goddess wife, I would say you file a report.
Now,
Blitz, nuts.
Blitz, you are her boyfriend,
right?
And part of being a boyfriend, is protecting your girl.
And he's doing a great
He
job.
was ready to play tennis within a second.
Hold on. You did a wonderful job. But moving forward, what would you suggest we do? Go down and file right now? Or do you want that day to get the thumb drive and get stuff? The woman did say that if we did get that thumb drive and got it all buttoned up, it would expedite things.
Sure.
And I have a report number. I have a card, and a report number, Blitz. So when we have our stuff, we can literally we have a report number that we can attach
with this letter.
With
and the videos.
So Anna, if you would like to open up your car, read the very first part.
I'll read what's on the envelope. It says, Anna, call me when you get bored with Blitz, bitch.
What?
Am I the bitch or is Blitz?
You're the. I think
can't tell
bitch
from
is
the
a term
comma.
of endearment for
yes.
him.
And
now,
then
was
there's
it
a little heart.
Was it pre-opened?
No,
Yeah.
no, officer had me open it.
Just to make sure there's no anthrax.
Yeah, she just said, give it to Anna, but for safety reasons, open it and make sure there's not anything like,
Did she step away when you opened it?
No, but she.
No money.
Because,
There was when he handed it to Bubba.
Damn it, Bubba.
Opened it up,
20 in his
pocketed
back
the
pocket.
cash.
But she said, if let's open it now,
No, of
because
course.
if there's something in there,
Of
I
course.
can report it as a sworn officer.
No, of course.
It's
Compared to
that's
you
on
put
sale. I knew it.
rather than you put something in there, that's what he's going to say. I never had racing in there. Bubba put it in there. Well,
Right.
if a police officer helped me open it,
Yeah, right, exactly. It says just a little note, and then I open it up, and it says it's
he's
dated
got really erratic,
3/8/22.
like Mark David Chapman writing.
Yeah. To my goddess, please accept the yellow rose surrounded by red roses. This represents our friendship surrounded by our love. I love you, my goddess Anna. Sincerely, B.
Blitz, the man, the male police officer documented the broken camera, the keypad. He documented all that. And he asked me what I thought the price was, and I said, I think the whole all-in package is about $1,800.
It's probably close.
And so he goes, okay. So he wrote that down, and I showed him where the camera was broken. I showed him all the sticky stuff on the gate. You can see all the remnants around. He saw the eggs on the
front door
on the deal. He's like, man, if you guys got, and I know Blitz, you're looking for surveillance. If you guys got him chucking him over, you got him. You got him.
Sure.
But I don't know if we have that. But we're looking for it.
That letter is Exhibit A to the stalking complaint.
No, I think Exhibit A is the phone call. We got like maybe up to Z or double Z.
That is.
I mean,
creepy
how
as
about
creepy
the
could be
Instagram? How about the
in
Instagram?
25 words or
Yeah.
less. I mean, that is nuts.
Did you see the Instagram that he
Yes, I
said that
did.
I was dead?
No, but I mean, I know there's
That
a
was
lot
a
of stuff, but
YouTube posts.
this is the one where he shows up with flowers surrounded by red
Man,
ones.
I really
He's
couldn't
insane.
time this boyfriend thing any better.
You're like, thank God.
Actually,
Blitz
I really
is
nailed
around.
it.
Hold on.
I really nailed it.
Actually, he's on Blitz's payroll. Blitz has got him on payroll.
Good job, Blitz.
Here, listen to this. Listen to this Instagram. Jay, listen to this.
Bubba's dead. He just doesn't know it. I tried helping him. I tried saving him. He silenced me. My First Amendment. Goodbye, Bubba. I'm moving on. You're moving on. To hell. Good luck in hell, Bubba. Good luck in hell with your show. You'll see what I'm gonna do. I will have the final laugh. I always get the final laugh. I'll let you have the first punch. You did. I get the final laugh.
It's just on the
You
verge.
silenced me. So nobody silenced me. You just caused. You did this to you. I didn't do this to you. You did this to you. I'm expressing. I let you express. Your express goes to silence. So now I'm going to express.
I mean,
That's really eerie.
That's very Kimberlinish.
and Jay, we don't bring this on like we don't. I've never met this guy in my life.
That's how I got COVID, by the way. Do you remember? It's because Kimberlin, you and I were having quiet conversations in the back room. You didn't know it. You had COVID, and that's how I got it originally, because this is scary stuff. When this stuff happens, it's frightening.
I want Crackhead Calvin.
Leave us alone.
To know one thing. Leave us alone. Leave Anna alone.
Leave her alone.
Leave Anna alone. Leave us alone. Leave me alone. Leave Blitz alone. Leave everybody alone. Leave this building alone. Because I will tell you this, and I hope you're listening. There's several of us that have our concealed weapons permit, and we're within our right to carry a concealed weapon. Several of us.
Mine's open carry.
Jesus, look at those guns.
Most of us.
What a goddess.
Most of us have it. And I will tell you this. I beg and pray for you not to come here in fear that things could escalate.
Well, I could tell you the Governor DeSantis expanded the castle doctrine to include your place of business. That's what I could tell you was done this year. After COVID and the BLM riots and all that.
I'll tell you this, Blitz brought out some kind of Secret Service deal that I didn't even know he had.
Ready to play a tennis match.
Hold on. I got my little 45. I got my little 40 on me. And do you remember when Ronald Reagan got shot and all of a sudden...
Those were Uzis.
They pulled them out of their jackets.
All of a sudden, these guys who had just like regular blazers open these things up and like, where the hell did that come from?
Yep.
That's what happened to Blitz. And I'm like, Blitz has got it. He's like, Blitz has got one of these Uzis.
He plays the cello?
It's a violin case.
And then when Blitz had it leaned up inside, okay, but I'm like,
I wanted it right there, ready to go.
hold on.
I saw him grab it.
Hold on, I'm like, I've seen most of Blitz's guns, but I haven't seen the shiz Uzi before. I haven't seen the shiz is getting real Uzi before.
Yep.
Are those 223s?
I mean 5.56, but same thing.
Yeah. Okay. Whoa.
Jesus.
Whoa. I'm just telling you, Crackhead Calvin, leave Anna, me, and everybody, and more importantly, this building away. If you go away, nothing happens from here on out. Just leave us alone.
Yep.
Stop calling us. Stop harassing us. Stop following us. Stop stalking us. Stop communicating with us socially, on the phone, and more importantly, physically at our building. Because stuff's about to get real. This is all fun and games, this level. The next won't be. Because we're going to stay behind our little guarded gate. The minute you infiltrate that, is the parking lot, if you have a guarded gate, Jay?
No.
If you got a guarded gate and a guy has broken into your guarded compound,
Yep.
is that...
I actually know this from law school examination, from my law school question at the bar. No, you can't. It's called your curtilage. Your yard and your fenced area is not considered your castle for the purpose of the castle doctrine or for stand your ground. So
you have to penetrate the front door.
They have to penetrate the front door.
That is correct.
And you have to be in reasonable fear for your life and safety or the life and safety of someone else.
Well, if he penetrates my front door, I think I have...
You have the right to... under Florida law, you have that assumption. The law assumes that. If they're penetrating your place, they're there to do you harm.
If he's penetrated my front door, and this isn't just the guy who penetrated my front door. This is a guy who's penetrated my front door and threatened to kill me and has shown up here several times and that I have a active police report about. And when that guy penetrates your door, you blow him away.
I think it would be a clean shot.
I'm just itching for a clean shoot.
Yeah, and I don't think anyone really wants that.
No.
I'm just saying. Maybe one time it would finally be the deterrent that I need for people to leave me alone.
Someone's here.
It's a FedEx. You're good.
Oh, sorry.
FedEx.
Sorry, I'm on high alert now.
Poor FedEx guy.
Snacks.
Poor FedEx guy's like, man, what happened here? Man, we can't even begin. Your cops been called. And can you imagine what our neighbors think? So, Blitz is the overall everything around here. Just ask Anna. She's wearing her Tampa Spartans.
Yeah, it's getting a little hot in here.
Anna has gone from, I don't like guys. I don't want to have anything to do with guys. I don't want to date guys. I'm miserable. I'm going to be single all of my life. I'm picky. I'm very, set in my ways. Not very sexual. Everything a guy would not like. She is. And she's gone from that to having a full-blown boyfriend. And now, knowing what her boyfriend likes, co-eds from Tampa, University of Tampa, going out and buying that type of merchandise to make her man happy.
I'm a student, and I bought the shirt.
How far we have come with
I know. Well, it seems like he kind of likes co-ed, so I'm enrolled in some classes.
Kind of.
Seems like he really likes co-eds.
Yeah,
you do a tour of UT twice a day.
He strategically moved where he did because of that.
Mm-hmm. I know.
And so So you're trying now. Did you really enroll in a course, or did you just go buy the T-shirt? Okay, great. You didn't have to speak. I got the Twitch issue right now, which I got a hat. I have a fat ass pedophile who was the complainer. I hope that guy really. You think that guy might get off on the fact?
Of course, he loves this. He loves you talking about him. He loves it.
That he's a fat pedophile.
Yeah.
Oh, And I didn't know that a fat pedophile would want, any type of exposure. So anyway, we're on Twitch. I'm sorry, we're on Facebook and YouTube till further notice. I don't know when we'll be back on Twitch. I don't know. And it's kind of conveniently timed in the fact if we were going to get suspended for a week, it might as well be when there's going to be one show that none of us are here and a show that I'm not going to be here. Theoretically, Blitz, I'm assuming if things just stay the same, that we'll be back on Tuesday morning. I think we got suspended
That's a week, yeah.
Monday morning, like around 10:30.
Correct.
And so 7 fiscal days from that would be probably 10:30 Monday. But we won't. Our show will be. You guys will already be off the air. So perhaps our first show back on Twitch, will be Tuesday. Blitz, would you suggest if they lifted this or that we go back on, or did we tell them to pack sand for a while?
I'm a fan of Twitch.
Me too. I am too. But we really got did dirty. We got dirty, and even the policy. People that review policy at Twitch and other places, like they don't even pull for talent anymore. It's everybody's a cancel culture.
Yeah, they don't care.
Not even the people that you work for. Like not even, if you're working for iHeart or you're working for Cox, Anna, your case in point, when you worked for Cox and you got a little dust up on Twitter, right? They didn't come to you and say, listen, pull that stuff down, just stop, okay? No big deal. We got a bunch of people complaining and they're getting all yipped up. Just chill out, okay? No big deal. No, they had to send you in to have a meeting with Keith Lawless, and then they had somebody from HR in Atlanta on.
Someone flew in from Miami.
And then they had to have somebody on the phone, and then they had to go through each one of your tweets and read it out to you, and then
Keith Lawless is still running 5Ks for epilepsy.
and asking you, well, why would you do that, and all this kind of stuff. They didn't give their talent the benefit of the doubt. They automatically canceled you. You know what I'm saying? And then that led obviously to your firing.
Yes.
At the end of the day. And back when you could be a talent and you had real leaders of these companies running these companies, and you get a complaint call or somebody be like, listen, I stand behind Bob Lasseter's comments. Bob Lasseter is a very opinionated, polarizing figure, and if you don't like Bob Lasseter calling somebody a something,
send him a fax.
Then send Sue Tricus with a Gabe Hobbs kicker fax, and we'll get back to you. Not. And if you want to go picket and protest our clients, go right ahead. But see, now you don't have to physically go and picket and protest and send letters. Now you just got this little phone deal, and you can blast off 5,000, whatchamacallits. Yeah, it's just insane.
Or start tweeting at the advertisers, which is how they got me.
Yeah, that's how they got me. That's how they get me. Oh, hi, dear Omaha Steaks. I saw that you just signed on with Bubba the Love Sponge as an endorser. I just want to let you know that I will not be continuing my Omaha Steak subscription. Meanwhile, this guy never bought an Omaha Steak in his life. But Omaha Steak's like, oh, you know what? We've distanced ourselves from that broadcast.
Yeah.
It's like, my God, I need my new business, Blitz. I just need to open up a cancel culture farm. You have like a whole big team of people, and people hire you to get other people canceled. Hello. Yeah, this is Jimmy's Hamburger Shop, and the guy across the street, Fred's Hamburger Shop, seems to be just kicking my ass. My hamburgers are better, my prices are better, everything's better, but everybody likes Fred's and not Jimmy's. Can I get the $22.99 package, please, where you ruin his life and get his business canceled? All of his, the
tweets he made from 2009.
Yeah. Can you? Yeah, no problem, sir. But listen, we got the Blitz $9,400 package where we can get into any arrest records or anything like that and plaster it all over. We have approximately 1.7 million fake names on Twitter, and we can but that's the Blitz Cancel Your Life $9,400 package. Oh, I'll take. If your guy owns Jimmy's Hamburger Shop and it's going to cost $9,400 to get your competition, I'll take the $9,400 one, please, immediately. And you get your little hackers and your little click just in there just ruining this guy's life from 55,000 different fake accounts. And if you're a business, unless somebody picks up the phone and shows up down there, I'm not listening to your complaint, buddy. Get the hell out of here, you trolls. Man, Blitz, I got trolled. I got trolled off Twitter. I got trolled off Twitter, right?
Yep.
And I've been trolled and suspended on Twitch. Like, my God, why don't you guys just let me continue to, like, there's a certain amount of people that like us. They're called the Bubba Army. They gravitate to us and finds different ways to get us every day, whether it's our podcast, our OnlyFans, our Facebook, our YouTube, our terrestrial show. You know, there's just several ways for you to get it, to get your Bubba fix, if you will. BubbaArmyRadio.com, tune in, iHeart, whatever. Type in Bubba the Love Sponge, and you can probably find a way to listen to us or watch some of our videos or something. So why don't you just let us be? We've kind of carved out our little niche. But do you not have a life? Are you not getting any ass? That's what trolls are, people who don't get any ass.
Not everyone.
Oh, because when you're getting ass, you don't have time to worry about that. Like, man, I just got
didn't
some
get
ass.
asked for many years. I didn't troll anybody.
No, he's saying that the people that are trolling aren't probably getting ass.
I'm not saying you. Because you don't get ass doesn't mean you're necessarily a troll.
But all trolls don't get ass.
Trolls all don't. Yes.
Got you. Okay.
Dumbass.
Sorry.
You're probably only a prong collar away from behaving.
Oh, there you go.
Like a shot collar?
Yeah, that's a shot collar.
No, it's not a shock.
No, that's what she needs.
I want to.
It's a collar that's got these big, like pieces of metal that gouge into your side of your, and when your dog acts up and he gets just a little of that pressure on his choke, he's like, they completely stop. Do they not, Blitz?
Well, sometimes.
Oh. Have you ever seen a dog so violent that it ignored the prongs?
Oh, so like even Cole would pull kind of hard because they're not sharp, they're dull, and then like they're kind of polished because they're
supposed
not
to be like the mother, right?
Yeah, they're not. Yeah, they're not made to hurt a dog at all.
Well, they're made to be irritant.
So they can still put a lot of pressure on them.
Right.
They do.
She, Shaka Business, said that she had blacked out at one point and went crazy and began choking her partner, insisting that she did not mean to kill him, but enjoyed choking him.
It happens.
And she didn't stop when he was coughing up blood.
She didn't recognize taps.
Yeah.
A lot of bitches from Green Bay don't. I mean, that comes from the Oneida Native Americans. They're very resilient people.
Yeah.
Don't mess with the Oneida Nation.
I won't.
She said police were going to have fun trying to find all the organs as she dismembered the body. She stated that all the body parts should be in the basement. Business stated that she used knives that she had obtained from the kitchen of the residence, and that a bread knife worked the best because it had a serrated bread.
Sure.
So she's like, listen, when you guys find all these knives, just to let you know, that bread knife was really the ticket.
Yeah, because you can use like a saw.
The woman said that she did get paranoid and lazy, and that she thought that it was the dope that was making her paranoid.
Oh, probably.
Not the fact that she murdered someone.
Or got lazy, left the parts there.
She also said she planned on taking all the body parts with her, but got lazy and only ended up putting her legs and the foot in the van.
I get it.
She said she forgot the head.
I get it. I mean, maybe
Anna,
he's a big guy like the Blitz,
Don't
you know?
you forget that.
I won't forget the head.
Forget the head.
And certainly not the head.
Of us guys, we're to sit here and tell you the most important part is the head.
Yeah.
If there's one thing
Never forget.
that you may not ever forget as a woman, is the head.
Yeah. Hashtag never forget.
Should I pat the head?
You should worship the head.
Then should I nuzzle the head?
Yeah, you should always nuzzle the head. You should
Can
worship.
I flick it?
You don't flick the head.
No.
Do not
Can
flick the head.
I
Don't bite the head. Don't bite the head.
Oh, no.
Be nice to the head. Covet the
Can
head.
I
Want the
snap the head?
Oh, no.
No snapping the head. No biting the head. You can nuzzle the head. You can worship the head. You can
Can I slap it?
No.
What did Five Fingers say the head? Slap.
Anna, I started doing this new sleep thing.
Ooh, I'm interested.
Not my HapV deal, which...
How's that going, by the way?
Well, I need to talk to you about that.
You need to find the settings?
Yeah, something like that. This account rep woman sent me, like, I got an account, and can I just forward it all to you, Lummy, and you get it all set up for me?
Yeah, I'll download the app for
let me
you.
be the technician.
I got the tech. I got.
Well, I mean, Bubba needs the app on his phone.
I got the app on my phone.
Oh, okay.
But I'm going to be able to hand you my phone, and you'll be able to get me all logged in and stuff like that, okay?
Of course, yes.
Have you actually tried?
I'm afraid I'm afraid to wear it the way you're really supposed to wear it, which is around your neck, like a dog collar.
But I'm saying, have you tried the password and username they gave you?
No, I haven't tried any of that.
Okay, because I couldn't get it to work.
Did you get the same email?
Well, of course.
Oh, well, if you couldn't have got it.
I think I'm not going to get it.
Yeah, I think they got it wrong. Because it wouldn't let me log in.
Will you track that down then, bud?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So I'm hoping by next week I can be happy on this Hap Fee deal. But I'm going to be honest with you, and it's fully charged, as you can see. It's fully charged, and it's ready to go. It's ready to like get on my app and put on the kind of mix that I want, the blend. They call it a blend, right, Lummy?
Yep, a blend.
And you put this thing on like your head.
Or your neck.
And where they really want you to wear it is around your neck. But what I'm afraid is that my head is too big. This is like, this happy is made for like a guy like Brian Petroni. You know, the regular guy rolling around in the world. You know, the average guy, probably the average man in America is probably like 5'10", 180.
Yeah.
That's probably the average dude.
Not thick and rugged like you.
So they made this thing made for a 5'10", 180 guy, not a 5'10", 290 guy. So my head's probably 100 pounds bigger than the next, like my head is 100. I'm 100 pounds bigger than the average American.
Some of that's in your head.
A lot of it's in my head. So it stops right here. Now first of all, it's caught on one of my hot dogs in the back of my neck. And then secondly, it's right at my Cro-Magnon bridge there.
Yeah.
And I can get it down. I could take it down.
But you don't know if you can get it back
but
out.
I think it's, first of all, your nose is a one-way deal. Your nose is like made to go, like not go back. Like your nose is like a little, clicker deal. Like it goes click. And then, your nose isn't made to go back up. Once it's gone past your nose, then your nose is like an automatic locking mechanism almost. So I'm afraid that I'm going to get this. The farthest I can go with this is right here before I really. Now, if I could get it down. Look at here. I look like Riley Martin.
You really do.
Look at here. The nanus and the nanus. The nanus eat the snanus. So this happy deal here, it's called Hap V, and it puts all these electronic. Different type of stuff that your body absorbs. I got to read up on it a little bit. Lummy, do you know a lot about it?
I was reading up on it with the different ingredients. Like you have a deep sleep, your long flight, your bedtime. If you want to, if you have deep work to do.
What were some of your favorite ingredients, Lummy?
The Creative Boost, the Happy Hour, the Zen Companion.
But here's the deal, Blitz. I want to do all of that and more, but it all requires you to put it around your neck. And I'm afraid that the second I get it over my neck, it's way tight, and I get claustrophobic, and I just want to tear it off myself. Mm-hmm. And it's just going to require us to have to get like some bolt cutters or something and ruin the whole unit. And they're like $400.
Yeah, they are.
So like I'm thinking, do we get a hold of our rep and say, do you got one like a double XL?
Now,
do they make bigger ones for bigger dudes?
No, are these blends like an actual something you put in that device?
No, it's like the electric vibes and stuff that go through it.
It's all this electronic area right here that blends me.
So it's not like a e-cigarette deal where you gotta squeeze the juice into it.
No, I'm not. There's no hopper where I'm throwing any juice in there.
Spices, dude.
Okay.
There's nothing like if you see it. There's nothing. I got it turned. Hold on. I got it turned on right now. See,
it's like electromagnetic therapy.
Yeah, and
for
I
your
need
brain.
I need brain.
Yeah, you
therapy.
do. Big time. Bubba, big time.
And so, if I can do brain therapy wearing it like this, great. But I look kind of stupid. Like I don't think I can go to Publix like this.
Sure you can.
Oh yeah, definitely.
We tell everybody it's like a visor.
You don't have to tell anyone anything.
Say it blocks COVID, kills it.
I literally think you can wear anything nowadays, and people don't question anything.
Absolutely.
Why would they?
All right, so let me take my headphones off.
Okay.
He's gonna get stuck.
And this would be like how I looked. And Blitz, you might want to go and do an ISO on me. Like if I couldn't walk around, I can't go to the racetrack and get on the grader wearing my goddamn Mork and Mindy nanu deal.
I think it looks good on you.
Like, what's it look like? What does it look like?
It looks like a little headband.
Yeah, a little headband, all right.
Yeah.
I like it. And you could probably, if you get it down, we could probably get it off of you with some coconut
Anna,
oil.
can you come here real fast?
Yeah.
Come here.
What is she
Blitz,
know
this
about
is under
coconut
like
oil?
this is like a
Nothing,
this,
Blitz.
like an
Maybe this
I just
weekend.
need a helping hand. If you can
Oh, yeah,
feel
me
here,
too.
I hope she smashes
please
it down.
now please do not force it. Like don't like, but just feel how tight it is from this point forward.
Force it.
No, don't force it. But feel like
Headphones.
see if you could go on that bridge, but it
it's gonna
might not come back.
it's gonna
up.
squish
You
his
see the hot
ears.
dog, how it's back.
especially once you get it over your chin, I don't know.
Oh.
I got a couple of those.
Yeah. He's got-
Come here a second. Come here.
Internal circumference is approximately 620 millimeters.
It just slides right over her head.
Now with you, that's the way you're supposed to wear it. Like you're supposed to be like around your neck, nanu-nanu-ing it.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. And it's turned on. Then maybe I could try it.
Go ahead. Nanu
Look
away.
at that dumper.
Take it away. Lummy, put like I want to put a slut mix on.
Well, you have to do it from the
Blitz
app.
says put the whore mix on immediately.
Yeah. Fill it full of coconut oil.
Blitz says give her the I want to have vaginal intercourse blend.
Right now.
Not now, but about anytime after noon today. And put like at 12 noon I become a slut blend in there for her. But see, Anna, you can see it blinking, you can see it blending, it's doing whatever it's supposed to be doing. But I'm afraid.
Is it on?
Yeah, it's on.
Like, is it
I'm
giving
just
me a
afraid,
blend?
Blitz, that Anna, you felt how tight it is on my head. And so like you think they'd make some clasps in the back. You think they would make it somewhat adjustable.
It says it's 620 millimeter in circumference adjustable, but I don't see that being adjustable.
Well, maybe it is. Maybe indeed it is adjustable. Maybe it is adjustable. And I'm just, I'm this standard guy who just, breaks it out of the box and turns it on and tries to put it on. I'm that guy. Does it look like?
What did we say your head was? Like 20, 23 inches?
My head is, if that's 620 millimeters,
Which
my
is 24
My
inches.
head's about 622 millimeters.
Yeah. It's 24 inches, it says.
Yeah, well, my head's obviously 24 and a 16th or an 8th.
Yep.
Nothing
Obviously.
about this looks adjustable.
Right, so put it back on and get nanued up, bitch.
Okay.
Because Blitz has got the slut blend kicking bad. Blitz, you got the slut blend, like, turbo slut.
Turbo slut.
Right.
You can tell she's just getting so turned on.
Yeah, she is. She's whapped out already. That's what you got to do with her. You got to make sex, like a mechanical nanu, weird thing.
Sure.
Then she likes it. If she thinks she's into some kind of something, some bougie stuff. Look at that, Anna. That looks good on you.
Does it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It fits you better than it fits me. I think it'd be like a Doberman dog choker on me. That's what I'm so afraid of, Blitz. Now, Blitz, if it went around my neck and there was a little bit of I didn't feel choked. Yeah, I'd be like, okay, I can wear this as I could wear this, but I'm going to feel as if it's going to choke me out, and then I'm going to flip. Like, remember when I got on the MRI machine?
Yeah.
I had an anxiety attack?
Yeah.
I used to make fun of people that had anxiety attacks. For real. Like, I would be like, I was listening to some girls like, oh my God, I had an anxiety attack. And I'm like,
walk it off, bitch.
yeah, it's like, nobody can get themselves that worked up. So sure enough, I go to get an MRI that's not made for, big dudes. And I get in there and that magnetic, tube is like literally scraping my nose. I'm so stuffed in this machine that the tube is on my nose. And so and I'm like, I hit the button. So they go like, what? And they come through the intercom. I'm like, man, I'm kind of freaking out in here. What are you freaked out about? My breath is coming back on me, and I feel real claustrophobic. Okay. Oh, hold on. Let's get you out. They pull me out. They're like, listen, you can go to this other place a month from now. Which is when I was having those terrible ear aches. Remember when I thought I had a brain tumor or something like that?
Yep.
So,
was that related to your tooth thing or no?
I don't think so. I still get it every once in a while. but you know, it's
That was crazy,
slow.
though.
It's slow moving brain cancer.
Oh.
And so, in fact, now I feel as if my ear hurts right now just talking about it.
Sorry.
So they're like, hey, listen, in 2 months you can go to this open one in Bradenton, or you can just try to, like, you know, do this one again. I'm like, okay, I'll try to do this one again. So they put me back in it. 1 minute into it, I smash the button again. I'm like, I can't do this. So then the dude came out. He's like, hey, you know, do you ever do other stuff? Do you ever get, like, you know, high? I go, oh, sometimes. He goes, well, try doing that before you come in. Well, then I did that, and it freaked me out even more because I got paranoid on the
Yeah.
deal.
Yeah.
It's a triple-edged sword.
Because they strapped you in, right?
Yeah.
So you can't move.
So finally, I had to go to this open one, and an open one really is not so open. They say that it's open, these open MRIs, but you're still squeezed in there like a goddamn marshmallow. But I finally got through that one.
The best one is in Oldsmar. It's totally open.
Completely open.
Yep.
But
Both
sometimes
sides.
they make you stay still, and then you get inside your head that you got to stay still, and it becomes like you start playing these head games with you. I play head games with myself a lot.
Oh.
And everyone else.
It's ridiculous how we got back. And I had it out with my Twitch rep yesterday.
Again?
Yes, I did, and I actually apologized to him because he was like, I feel like you're really, really unloading on me.
Well, did you apologize to him after you yelled at him?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I was like,
So wait, you yelled at him again, and then you apologized?
no, I yelled at him yesterday, 2 days ago, and I yelled at him again yesterday, and then he finally said, I really, really think that you're taking, this all out on me. I'm just the messenger, and I'm trying to stick up for you. I'm your rep. And I'm like, listen, buddy, I'm begging you not to take anything that I've said offensive or personal, but you're my rep. You're the only person I have to talk to.
Yell at.
And so please know that I'm not yelling at you. I'm yelling at the situation, and I even said this, Blitz. I profusely apologize for you not to take any of this personally, because you and I have no problems. You've been so good to me. I appreciate you going to bat for me, but the people above your head that are making decisions, and then I just went off. I'm like, what are you trying to establish over there? Mm-hmm. Are you trying to establish more adults and more legitimate programming? Or are you trying to have bitches deep throat ears and fart in jars? I said, I think you guys just gave $1 zillion. I said $1 zillion bucks to the NFL, and you're trying to legitimize your platform to get more adults there to help promote the NFL that Amazon just paid $7 zillion bucks for. But instead, when you have adult news skewing talk shows like myself that are for 18 and up, there's an 18 and up button you got to click to watch my show, and I play a news article from the New York Post that's titled. Now, Blitz, I'm telling this guy, I'm like, listen, buddy, if it was titled "Dead Bodies in War Zone" and I clicked on it, I get it.
Sure.
But it said, quote, the White House encourages Americans not to travel to Ukraine to fight. Something roundabout that way.
Yeah.
So we're watching it, and all of a sudden they show this dead body, these two dead bodies laying on the curb with sheets over them. We're like, oh, Zoinksville, we're not supposed to be showing that. Let's get out of it. So we get out of it responsibly. And that 7-day suspension for that. And I'm like, first of all, are you familiar with a fleeting expletive? And of course he wasn't. And I said, I've been in radio for 36 years, and I'm governed by something that's far more stringent than Twitch, and that's the FCC. And then the guy, my rep, goes, well, that's broadcast airwaves, and we're the internet. I go, exactly. I said, internet is more protected. The internet is a more protected, you can be a little more wilder space than broadcast TV.
Yeah, have you seen the internet, bro?
Yeah, you can buy anything on the internet. You want 3 hookers to show up your house, and one of them, 18 in 3 days? You can order it on the internet.
Where?
So, and I'm like, there, and so then I said, hey, so do you? I said, when broadcast television, ABC, Fox, CBS, NBC, whatever, they're doing a live shoot, live from somewhere, and somebody grabs a microphone and says, "Hey, F her in the P," or "F Joe Biden," or something that's not cool, and it would be illegal if your host would blurt it out. But it's a fleeting expletive, and I said the FCC doesn't suspend NBC, CBS, ABC, whoever, for a week. It's just kind of a broadcasting mistake.
It's just the nature of the beast of doing live whatever, TV,
and
radio.
He's like, I get it, but technically. I'm like, but technically what?
And then you just unload it on
I'm like, I said, you're running off adult-based talent. You got kids that are literally playing games that are blowing hookers' faces off with shotguns. You got other people that are farting in jars. You got other girls that are literally deep-throating ears and various ASMR stuff. And you're going to suspend me for a week because I played. This wasn't, Jimmy's darkweb.com. This was the New York Post, one of the most highly circulated and read, rags in America. I played an article from the New York Post. And I'm getting suspended for that. I should get a hold of the New York Post and say, man, your stories are so shocking that I got suspended for a week for playing one of your stories. I mean, it's not even like I can't, my head blows up when even thinking about how it's like not now the people that employ you are in the cancel culture. Like they won't even stick up for you. They get, he goes like, well, I just want to let you know we had 14 complaints on it. I'm like, of course you did. You had 14 there's out of the 2,000 people that were watching our show. You don't think that there's a few hundred in there that hate us? You don't think that there's a few hundred in there that just hinge on our everything? And the guy goes, well, we do get complaints every day about your show. Every day. I go, exactly. And he goes, we don't do anything because we know, one, the thing they're complaining about is not a violation. But when you do a violation, I'm like, but I didn't do a violation. So needless to say, we're supposed to come back Tuesday.
Okay.
He actually was like, I think we can make it a 4-day suspension. And Blitz, I don't know if I bettered myself or not, but I go, you know what? Let's just keep it 7, buddy. Let's just keep it 7. I don't need it to be 4. Let's just make it 7. We'll make do.
Did you see who Amazon hired to be their Thursday night football analyst?
No.
Kurt Herbstreit.
Really?
Yeah.
I like him.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. So as Amazon's hiring people like Kurt Herbstreit,
heavy rotation,
and other legitimate, you can't run off legitimate shows that are on Twitch that are not farting in jars, hot tub partying, and magic marker and 12-year-old boys on their cleavage because they gave them 8 bits.
Yeah.
So I was in quite the mood yesterday. Then I got an 8-hour drive today, Blitz. I don't know why I was even thinking I'd be cool with that.
Will you let Merch Crip drive at all or no?
I think I might let her drive the entire way, and I may pass out.
There you go.
For real.
Wow.
And Tyler will tell you, when I pass out in the car, you can even go through a drive-thru and I won't wake up.
What?
Am I right? Am I right, Tiz?
Oh, probably.
I get so passed out that Tyler and Ace, when we were coming home, I later found out they went through McDonald's and didn't even wake me up and offer me nothing.
But you're not gonna take gimmicks though?
I might.
Why wouldn't he?
I mean, on the drive up.
8 hours?
Yeah, 8 hours.
Why not?
I know, but then you're gonna be up all night.
No, then you just double gimmick it up.
You just double down on the gim.
Oh, I'm so stupid. Of course.
You double down on the gim. You double down on the
just
gim.
take more pills.
Yeah.
I'm so stupid. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's all right. We know you're stupid.
Sorry.
And you are sorry. Just double down. Maybe even triple down.
Yeah. Just take the whole bottle.
Just
all
triple
the
it.
bottles.
Triple it down.
Just don't take colon blows while you take all the other stuff because you'll S yourself in your sleep.
No, your body just doesn't, your body just doesn't poop itself at night. Like if you would take a whole bunch of colon blows, like your body just, your body has some way of waking you up when you got to poop.
Yeah, but not when you're on 50 other pills.
No, your body still wakes you up before. Like, I don't think you poop your pants. I don't think you can get so pilled up that you poop your pants.
So I can't use that. I can't use that as an excuse anymore.
No.
Damn.
You can't.